Apparently, meron tayong dalawang Black Shark 5 series na box dito sa aking table. And one of them is the Pro version. And of course, syempre, effort kay Black Shark for making two different boxes for the Pro and the non-Pro version. So, kita natin the Pro is on this box. And I'm really excited kasi box pa lang, nag-effort na sila. Tara, buksan natin. So hi guys, ako si Richmond ng Gadget Psychic and welcome back to the channel. And of course, since Black Shark 5 Pro pag-usapan natin today, itatabi muna natin si non-Pro version. And of course, quick unboxing muna tayo.
Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I.
And so guys, hawak na natin is the Black Shark 5 Pro here in my hand. Kita na natin ang quick unboxing na ginawa natin just a few seconds ago. And meron natin dito is the base color, tawag na sa kanya is the Stellar Black. And by the way guys, this phone right now, ang 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gig of storage is retailing at $43,999. And pwede mo mabili ito sa Shandy Masangkay. Link on the description below. So itong Black Shark 5 Pro is being packed with the latest na Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I know it's the chip of the year kasi I think maraming flagship yan ang ginagamit. Maraming mga gaming phones, yan din ang gamit. So of course, syempre hindi magpapatalo si Black Shark, yan din ang gamit niya, of course. So i-tour ko muna kayo dito sa phone na ito. Sa ilalim kita natin, there's the loudspeaker, Type-C port, microphone in, and of course, ang kanya SIM tray which can host 2 nano SIM na 5G. On the side kita natin, there's 2 pop-up na shoulder triggers which is really cool. Kasi yun talaga binibili nyo dito sa Black Shark. And of course, there is also the power button / fingerprint scanner dito sa gilid. On top, kita natin there's another speaker. And of course, the noise cancelling mic. On the other side, we have another mic. And of course, the volume rocker. And at the back, for the first time ever, 108 MP na triple camera setup inside a gaming phone. So right now, hindi lang siya pang gaming. I think it should be able to perform sa camera given na 108 MP na siya. And up front, meron siyang 16 MP na front selfie shooter. Given na mamaw ang kanyang processor, mamaw din ang kanyang score dito sa Antutu benchmark. 990,000, near 1 million. Kulang-kulang, isang kembot na lang, 1 million na siya. And I'm using the Antutu benchmark version 9.4.0. And breaking down the score, this is what you get. So getting a score like this, a Wildlight Extreme, is definitely good for gaming. Geekbench also gave it a thumbs up dito sa kanyang score. Definitely, it's very high. Sa DRM info, nakakuha siya ng level 1 sa wideband security level. And definitely, that means that this phone can let you watch HD sa Netflix and sa inyong mga favorite na online streaming apps. And that is good news definitely sa mga people who likes to watch movies and binge watch Korean novelas on their smartphones. Multitasking on this phone, I'm sure sobrang mani-mani lang sa kanya. And I'm really surprised that this one packs in 144 Hz of screen refresh rate. And I'm quite surprised that this one was able to pack in 144 Hz na screen refresh rate, giving you probably the best gaming experience ever in a gaming phone. Now, you can either calibrate it to ultimate, which is 144 Hz, ultra high, which is a 90 Hz, or standard, which is of course 60 Hz, or you can just simply put it to auto para, of course, sarili na siya mag-adjust depending sa pangangailangan mo. Now, meron tayong virtual assistant dito, tawag sa kanya si Shark Chan, and siya ang official mascot ni Black Shark. So, you can calibrate everything here, gawin mong wallpaper si Shark Chan, at pwede mo pa siyang kilikilitiin para matuwa naman siya sa'yo. Ganun lang. At there are times, baka mainis din siya. Ingat ka pag nagalit. Browsing through my favorite social media sa Facebook, sa TikTok, sa Instagram, and of course sa Twitter is really a breeze dahil sa kanyang high refresh rate, giving me that silky smooth na browsing experience. I'm sure matutuwa kayo dito, especially when you're browsing or just simply watching your favorite movies or even playing games. Now, speaking of playing games, so naglaro tayo ng a couple of games here on this phone. Call of Duty Mobile, Asphalt 9, and all of these games was able to put it into a maximum settings. And definitely, I'm sure na gusto nyo naman talaga ilagay sa max setting para ma-feel nyo ang best performance ng phone na ito. Of course, syempre, kailangan muna natin pumasok sa Shark Mode para ma-feel natin yung experience niya. Yung Shark Space, giving you the performance mode. Of course, syempre, doon natin din kinakalibrate ang dalawang shoulder triggers niya to give you the better controls. Of course, I personally prefer the physical buttons over the air triggers. This one giving me the satisfaction, especially pag pinipindot mo. I mean, it really brings me back to yung mga days ng PS1, PS2 na may pinipindot kayo, L1, R1, L2, R2. This also gives me the same feeling. The gameplay was really nice. I can say na very responsive kanyang screen and very responsive din ang kanyang physical button. And I can say na halos wala namang na-feel na frame drops or even throttling dito sa phone na ito. And definitely, yung lags is very minimal. Siguro meron isa dalawa, occasionally. And very minimal. Halos wala akong na-feel na lag dito sa phone na ito, no? Especially when I played Genshin Impact, okay na okay siya on max settings. For me, ang selling point nitong phone na ito is having the shoulder triggers. It gives you the better response dito sa phone na ito. And I personally believe na this one can win you more games compared to yung mga naka-air triggers lang, no? I'm sure na, kasi pag may pinipindot ka physical, it gives you the satisfaction and from yung, it sends the signal to your brain na, okay, na sure na pipindot ko yan. So, I'm sure na it sends the signal to your brain na may napipindot ka. So, meaning, you're on track and talagang napipindot mo siya. Now, probably one good thing that I like from this phone is probably tinrim down nila ang bigat nitong phone nito. Black Shark 4 Pro is a little bit heavier compared to this one. And this one having a weight of 220 grams, I feel na medyo parang gumaan siyang konti, no? And of course, yung feel na sa likod is good dahil parang matte finish siya, no? Glass siya pero parang frosted finish, giving you still this smooth feeling without the fingerprint dito sa likod. Kahit anong pindot mo, wala kang makikitang fingerprint talaga dito, which is pretty nice. And of course, ang kanyang design is parang blueprint ng something, which is, I think, really nice, especially for people who loves to play games. And nandito ang kanyang LED light, which you can freely calibrate the colors of the RGB inside the Shark Space mode. Now, one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanyang screen is matingkad siya. OLED ang kanyang display, 6.67-inch, na may 144Hz na screen refresh rate and HDR10 Plus na capability. And it can reproduce up to 1 billion colors dito sa phone na ito. And I'm quite really surprised na ang ganda. Ang ganda ng kanyang display. I was able to enjoy it even outdoors. Wala akong problema dahil mataas ang kanyang brightness. Meaning, you can still read and watch movies under the direct sunlight. Now, front cover nito is definitely a Corning Gorilla Glass, but I'm not quite sure kung anong level ng kanyang protection. Sa likod is glass finish and sa gilid is aluminum metal frame. Now, one surprising factor dito is ang kanyang camera. 108MP aperture 1.8 ang kanyang main sensor, 13MP na ultra-wide lens, and 5MP na telephoto macro lens. And it can shoot up to 4K 60fps. And sa harap, it's a 16MP na front selfie shooter which can shoot up to 1080p and 30 FPS. These are some of the modes that you can use dito sa phone na ito. And taking in the outdoors, I can see na I was really shocked, no, sa phone na ito since it's a gaming phone. So I don't really expect that this phone would be able to take in some of those really nice shots. Now, I think that this one can equal some of those great phones ni Xiaomi from, of course, maybe Xiaomi 11, a little bit generation older. And I'm surprised na mga outdoor shots niya is nice and clear. And sharp pa nga eh. And not even saturated like yung mga ibang Xiaomi na phones. And of course, ang kanyang indoor shot was really good. Some of these bokeh shots are really creamy and I love it. And of course, taking some shots na medyo low light was still able to perform, and I really appreciate na pinaganda ni Black Shark ang kanyang camera on this one. Taking some selfie shots, I was also equally amazed dahil nakapagkuha siya ng some of these really nice shots and really detailed, no? Kita natin pati mga pawis. Kitang-kita dito sa aking camera. And I was really blown away. Kahit medyo dark ang scene, kaya niyang liwanagin ang kanyang background, no? Giving me that better shot on this smartphone. Overall, I can say itong phone na ito is really nice. I love the feel. I love the back panel, which is really nice. And the matte finish na frosted glass type, I'm sure na it's really one of a kind. And panalong-panalo sa akin, bentang-benta sa akin na hindi siya fingerprint magnet dito sa phone na ito. And of course, gaming performance, as expected, is really nice. And the surprise factor here is the camera, which can take in some really nice shots when needed. Kahit hindi mo kailangan, it's also there. And the battery life, even though na 4,650 mAh lang siya, it was able to last me throughout the day. Siguro on mild games, but when I'm heavy gaming with this phone, maybe kalahating araw pa lang, ubos na aking battery. And don't you worry, syempre itong phone na ito, pwede mong kargahan using the 120 watts of fast charger. In just 20 minutes, tapos na yung charging. So wala ka problema. And ang battery screen on time niya, 9 hours and 23 minutes. So guys, anong say nyo dito sa phone na ito and Black Shark 5 Pro? I'm really sure that this probably might be the one that you're looking for if you are really extreme gamer. And of course, ang bonus na dito sa inyo is ang kanyang magandang camera and ang kanyang display is really nice. I'm sure bentang-benta to sa mga gamers na mahilig maglaro and plus a little bit of photography. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click nyo na rin ang bell icon para hindi nyo ma-miss ang mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?